GPT-4, it can do arithmetic.
They are an engineering hack that's put together. They are not following some deep model of mind or some deep philosophical theory about how human intelligence is, or indeed some deep cognitive science theory of human intelligence. They are a technological hack. There is a big question mark around whether what large language models are doing is doing those things, or whether they're doing something that looks like pattern recognition. So arithmetic, I'll concede you, probably now is a solved problem. But there's a huge body of work looking at whether these things can actually solve problems that are not just variations of something they've already seen in their training data. And the question of, is it really originally solving a problem versus just doing pattern recognition? At the moment, that's one of the big questions, and the jury is very much out on that. And the weight of evidence at the moment is they are not doing problem solving. They are doing something which is much more like pattern recognition. So let me give you an example to illustrate this. So in AI, we've long been concerned with problem solving and planning. And planning is the process of, here is some goal I want to achieve, here is where I start out, and here are some choices available to you, some actions that you can perform that will transform the world. How do I organize those actions to transform me from where I am to my goal? Absolutely fundamental AI capability that people have been looking at for well over half a century. So, can large language models do planning? At first sight, people got very excited because it appeared that they could.
You can plan a trip like a seamless.
Exactly. Yeah. But on closer inspection, suppose you do the following. Suppose you obfuscate all the terms that are being used in your plan. So you don't use words that it's familiar with, but you express a problem, the same problem, right? Using terms that you know that it will not have appeared in the training data. Can it then solve the problem? Now I emphasize, it's the same problem, you're just using words it's never seen before. And no, at the moment, the answer is no, it can't. So it can't originally solve problems. We can do that. We have problem-solving capabilities. So that suggests that when it's looking at planning a trip, it's seen thousands of trip planning guides and trip agendas and so on, and it's doing pattern matching to pick up on that and help you plan the trip. But is it actually planning from first principles how to organize those various actions to plan the trip? So at the moment, the weight of evidence is that it's not capable of doing logical reasoning or problem solving, those kinds of things, not in a deep way.